Getting more Google reviews should not depend on whether someone on your team remembers to ask. For property managers, the problem is not usually knowing that reviews matter. The problem is consistency. Leasing teams are busy, maintenance teams are closing work orders, regional managers are watching multiple properties. And even when a resident has a great experience, the review request can easily get missed. That is where a Birdeye and AppFolio workflow can help. AppFolio is the system many property management companies use to manage leasing, resident records, maintenance, accounting, and property operations. Birdeye is a reputation and customer experience platform that can help with review requests, review monitoring, surveys, messaging, web chat, listings, and reporting. When the integration is configured, selected AppFolio events can help trigger follow-up inside Birdeye. For example, a workflow may start when a lease is signed, a resident moves in, a resident moves out, a work order is completed, or a new tenant record is added. From there, Birdeye can send a review request or feedback request by text message or email, depending on how the workflow is set up. The resident receives a simple message at a moment that actually makes sense. If the experience was positive, they can be guided toward leaving a Google review. If they have a concern, the team can use feedback or survey routing to follow up before the issue becomes a public complaint. The goal is not to blast every resident with the same generic message. The goal is to build a repeatable process around the right moments in the resident journey. For property management teams, that can mean more consistent review requests, less manual follow-up, faster awareness of resident feedback, and better visibility across multiple locations. For regional or corporate teams, this can be especially useful. Instead of checking each property separately, leadership can monitor review activity, compare location-level performance, and spot patterns that need attention. Maybe one property is receiving strong move-in feedback. Maybe another location is seeing more maintenance-related concerns. With the right workflow, those signals are easier to see and easier to act on. Birdeye also includes tools beyond review requests. Property managers may use Birdeye for review monitoring, review responses, surveys, messaging, web chat, listings management, multi-location reporting, and social media tools. But it is important to be clear, not every Birdeye feature is automatically part of the AppFolio integration. Some features are Birdeye platform features, some workflows depend on AppFolio connected triggers, and some setup decisions need to be configured carefully before launch. That is where ConvertLocal can help. ConvertLocal helps property management companies map the resident journey, choose the right review moments, write SMS and email templates, set up feedback routing, review multi-location reporting, and make sure the team knows who owns each reply. If you use AppFolio, ConvertLocal can help you understand how Birdeye may fit into your workflow. And if you use another property management platform, ConvertLocal can review your current technology and help determine what type of review automation or Birdeye workflow may be available. The safest approach is simple. Map the process first. Confirm what the integration can support. Configure the workflow carefully. Test the experience. Then, launch with clear ownership for follow-up. If your property management company wants to generate Google reviews more consistently, book a demo with ConvertLocal. We will review your current process and show you how Birdeye can fit into your workflow.